Hi, I'm Ravdeep Singh, and this is my submission for assignment number 2 on participatory culture. Main ideas I saw in the reading: participatory culture can encourage real-world application and development of skills, such as Ashley Richardson running for mayor in Sims 2 in middle school. Majority of American teens, 57%, are considered media creators. Participatory culture is defined by a low barrier of entry. Affinity spaces contradicting traditional learning models by not being conservative, and fandoms leading to interconnectivity all across the world. Main ideas in the videos: participatory culture being translated into political and real-world applications. On the top right, I have a crush on Obama video, which is a prime example of this. They mentioned in one of the videos. Having students defend their arguments on Wikipedia, which taught them to learn more critical thinking and support their argumentation using evidence. And the importance of geeking out and those who use technology to share their knowledge and interests, which we saw from a professor in UCI talk about. And an example I mentioned was Dungeons and Dragons, the role-playing game. My reaction to the reading: participatory culture can definitely encourage skill development, as seen in the middle schooler running for mayor in Sims 2. This can also come from other points, such as fandoms debating cross fandoms. So in the top right, I have Goku from the Dragon Ball series and Superman from the DC universe. And I think something fandoms really like to do is pit some of their characters against each other and see who would win in a hypothetical battle. And they would use argumentation found in their own universe's stories. So Superman being powered by the sun, superhuman strength, laser vision, freezing breath, all that stuff, and how he would fare up against Goku and all he does in Dragon Ball. And this is all done from a YouTube channel called Death Battle on YouTube, and they do a lot of these videos where they pit characters against one another across fandoms, and they reference the source material. So it's a lot of argumentation based upon this. Participatory culture defined by low barrier of entry. This is something that is very prevalent in my generation today. There are definitely jokes about people who are quote-unquote wannabe influencers who post about their day-to-day life, hoping that they'll blow up, gain a lot of following, and hopefully make money off of that so they don't have to go to school. And on the other side of that is rappers. Prime example being the website SoundCloud.com, which is a free audio sharing website where many people post their raps to, and hoping that a record label will find them and they'll blow up, and yeah, they can make a lot of money. Some rappers have succeeded this way, such as Lil Uzi and Playboi Carti, but many others have posted their songs to SoundCloud and have not found any commercial success. So that's also another insult being used, quote unquote, calling someone a SoundCloud rapper. And an example of a success story is that YouTubers who eventually became stars in Claro in the bottom right, wow. And she posted some of her early singles, on YouTube, and then she got discovered and got signed, and now this is her third studio album she released just last year in 2024. International connectivity of fandoms. This is an example seen in Discord, which is a social media website used for chatting all across the world. Other fandoms such as Pokemon, which was started out in Japan but has strong followings elsewhere. A big aspect of the Pokemon fandom is creating Pokemon fan games, and in my personal experience, I've had Pokemon fan games I wanted to play, but I couldn't because they were made in Italy, or they were made in Spain, or they were made in Russia, and they didn't have English translations available to them. But that shows the globalizing impact of Pokemon and how so many people were interested in the game series. And that led to fans translating these fan games to be in English, to be in Italian, to be in Spanish, to be in Russian, so people could play these games. And my reaction to the videos: it is a very real thing that fandom can lead to a real-world application of technology. A prime example of this is Twitch.tv, which was initially a live streaming website used to share games and to have people in a chat watch someone play and talk to themselves. And it's now home to a lot of political discourse, creators such as Hassan Piker on the left and Aiden Ross on the right, who invited Donald Trump during the 2024 year before the election. Trump on his live stream, and you can see his supporters in the background. He's wearing a "Make America Great Again" hat, using his platform to push a political agenda. Those who geek out use technology more to express their interests. Also definitely true, once again, with the rise of Twitch and YouTube, which saw people posting about their niche hobbies and making communities. One niche community I'm really involved in is the mechanical keyboard community, which talks about the sound of keyboards, the look of them, different switches in the keyboards, RGB lights, everything. Very active on YouTube, Reddit, Twitter, a lot of different social media websites. And another example is on TikTok, where communities are called their community name and then talk at the end, such as Book Talk and NBA Talk and Butter Talk, which is something that I came up with, trademark pending, so nobody steal it. It's on making different kinds of butter, and yeah, it's a really, really interesting community. And that's all I have. Thank you.